Yeah. So I've been single for so long that even having a disappointment like on a Valentine's is not a big deal. Now you like, sawa, moving on.
Usijali, there's always someone for everyone, eh?
No, I don't believe in soulmates. But also, I believe God.
Yeah. She could say something.
Yeah, I could add on something when she said, sometimes you can feel both. Yes. For example, you've had a really good day at work and you have no one to ask you, how was your day? Or you got this promotion or this really big project that has been stressing you. Yeah. Now you're feeling both alone because you have no one to share it with. You're also feeling lonely because you can't experience that excitement fully, you know, and with someone.
Yeah.
So yes, it can be double tragedy, especially when you're single.
Hellos, welcome to Wacha Nikushow. My name is Sofi with an F-I.
Yeah, and my name is Steve Kiare, aka Machismo. Karibuni sana, and today we are joined by our beautiful guests. We'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi guys, my name is Vanessa Thamaini. I'm a banker by profession, and nimekuja kwa show.
Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Eunice or Shiko, whichever makes you happy. I am a member of Korea Community Chapel and I'm happy to be here.
Shiko makes me happy. What makes you happy?
Shiko go fine.
Yeah,
karibuni sana kwa set. So today we have just a few discussions that we want to talk about. One, I want to know how you guys, how was your Valentine, by the way?
Yeah.
Well, oh wow. Valentine's was a showdown that didn't go down.
Explain. Kulikuwa na ukame?
Kulikuwa na dalili ya mvua, and then ukame ikaingia.
30 degrees.
Ulikuwa unaona nimbus fulani.
We were seeing, there was hopes, there was someone said, you know what, I want you to be my Valentine's. And then, your siku karibia like this. But they are falling sick. I can't make it. Let's do this another time. And I'm thinking another time is next year.
That is a famous script from that book.
You have your kitabu ya men's conference.
Page 3. Iko hapo kwa paragraph.
So that was my Valentine's.
And how, Shiko, how was your Valentine?
Wait. Okay, so for once, my Valentine's was better than the other ones. For some reason, every single time, it's almost Valentine's. Ninaachana ama ninawachwa. Ama ninaachika, you know. With the situation. However, at least this time I got gifts. But even then, I don't see a ring. So it's safe to say, ilikuwa tu.
What? Shot down. Yeah.
Wow. Well, singeruza hata yangu ilikuwa aje.
Kwanza umeva red kwanza. So kwani yako ni leo?
I'm still in that mood ya Valentine. Yangu ilikuwa fiti mbaya. So I had time to spend with my daughter and also I had other time to spend with someone else, which is good. Anyway, so now it's not about me. So I had to go up. Yeah, so like why single?
Tuulize tumekuwa single how long? Kwanza tuanze na history.
Yeah, mbona uliacha on Valentine's? Okay. So.
Wacha tuseme I am very picky for one. And two, when I pick wrong.
You pick extreme wrong.
Extreme wrong.
Unangi red flags.
I don't know.
Ataka
green.
Uko colorblind. Tunaelewa.
Yeah, but basically I think the demands of my life in general, both work, life, make it harder to go out there and meet someone at your level. And as the more you grow older also, nini yako inaenda ikireduce.
Nacheza ka pyramid.
Options inaenda ziki
unaingia self actualization. Man's law. I get it.
Hapo ndipo unasema sasa wacha nijipende. Yes. Yeah. So I've been single for so long that even having a disappointment like on a Valentine's is not a big deal. Now you like sawa, moving on. Next year unayo.
Watakuona next year. Why?
My God, I would want to
kama wewe like seriously.
Hapana, I can explain. Yeah. The main word ni kiburi. Kiburi ndio tatizo. Hiyo swali ni debatable. However, ninajua personally niko na kiburi. Let me explain. Niko na headlines zenye sitakangi atuwezi songa hapo, atuwezi cheza hivyo. Alafu kuna place unafika wasi wako tu like uwezi kuwa lesser of you, uwezi kuwa lesser version of you, ndio tukupende. For example, mtu ako tu like, hey, unaongea sana, ama wewe ni mfani sana, unachekesha watu sana, that's a problem. Sasa niko tu like, unaona, that's not something I'm willing to change, because those are things that I truly believe in. And maybe also, let's be honest, also being a Christian and being a believer for sure, someone is like, any udemako uko serious, uko serious, uko sure. So I think there are headlines in my life that I'm not willing to negotiate on. And so for that very reason, I call it kiburi. And so I'd rather stay single, bwana, than be stressed in a relationship.
You don't have compromises at all?
I attempt to. But also, unajua, you can't change a cup into a jug. If someone amekuja nako in some type of way, you cannot change them. You can only change them for so long. And I don't think I want to change someone's personality. So I let's hope that my rib is still, I'm someone's rib. Let's hope the person to whom I belong is somewhere out there that I don't have to change them.
Yeah. So umesema Mrs. Banker, na mtu wa kiburi. You haven't told us what do you look in a partner like? This is the kind of person I have. Both of you have talked about pink flags, red flags. What are the green flags for you?
All right. So for me, I think 4. 1, dependability. Because kwa ground you spend, I didn't say my profession, but even then, I spend my life trying to save people. I'm not a doctor. But whatever I do, I really try to just make someone else's life better. So I come home very broken. I would want someone who is dependable enough to be like, hey, Shiko, bad day, let's have a cup of tea. But wanaume kwa ground, kwanza hii Nairobi, oh my God. Mtu kwa tu like, kuna makosa kidogo imefanyika. Ama tuongee kesho babes. Unaona, kesho nishajisort. Unaona, kesho nishajisort. But also, just to go very quickly through the rest, I think also just a religion, I think I'd mentioned that. Just being a Christian, I think if you fear something greater than yourself, then there is something to look forward to. So that's something I believe in. Thirdly, I think it's someone who believes in family, because I intend and I hope to have a family. And then last but not least, your career. I'm sorry, I cannot be a mama. I cannot have a Ben 10 in this life or the next. Kwa hivyo, kuja na begi yako ni kuja na begi yangu tupatane ground. So yeah, pretty much.
And for you?
For me, the first thing is, of course, a man of God. And I don't mean like you go to church, you know, you're doing the Christianese things. I mean a man who truly has his heart for God. And for me, I have learned that is like at the center of everything. For him to be the thing I need him to be, he first needs to be the thing that God needs him to be. So ikishakuwa hapo, as in akishakuwa ako committed in God, then hizo vitu zingine zina flow. Then the other thing is, for me, right now, I am all about age. And I'm sorry.
We get it.
I have tried dating younger and it never works. So dating older. Honestly, older means they've had, you know, at least wameishika life kiasi. And being a single mom, I'm also keen on someone who's had a family. Someone at least who knows what are the pains of being a single parent, or just being a parent. You know, at least I don't have to fight with you over some things. And then of course, in terms of career, I'm not very picky, but at least someone who knows where they are headed to. hii kukua kujaribu ati najaribu na life hata kujaribu tulishajua Kenya tunajaribu you also don't want, and especially a man who atakuja kujaribu, because my biggest thing also is leadership. I want a man who will lead me. Yes. And I don't believe it is a woman's job to lead the family, to lead his wife. It is the man. The man is the one who's supposed to do that. So unless he has figured it out and he has figured his role as a leader, then me, I can't follow. But now you utatembea peke yako.
I get it.
I have a question both for you. Do you think, because, me not being part of you, but you guys are single right now, right? Yeah. So do you feel like you guys have been are so comfortable in singlehood, or you're feeling single? Like, do you feel uko nayo tu kila siku mpaka imekuzoea?
When a singlehood
ukijua baga ni moja na baga fair ni moja. Like, you don't think about being like you're comfortable. Do you think you guys have grown too comfortable that you don't have that effort or that zeal to go search?
No, I think for me, I'm still not at the comfort zone, but I'm slowly getting there, because you get to enjoy your space so much. And then sasa mtu mwingine akikuja like, I have to start thinking about football. I don't like watching football. Why do I have to think about needing to watch football? Like, I digress. But what I mean is, I don't think I'm in the comfort zone yet. I am still very open to meeting people, but I'm not open to my heart being broken. That's the thing. I'm not open to letting people in. So, I'm okay with dates hapa pale. We can have a date and then see if we like each other. And if not, I immediately put it to a stop. Hapo. Isikuwe now in a ship. We don't know what this is. It's not a relationship, but it's some kind of ship.
Yeah.
But but I think mko tu inasonga tu mtini
ship inabeba watu wengi.
Until mnaanza exactly.
Bicycle watu wangapi?
Unaona? Until mnaanza kuulizana what are we? Alafu sasa it's a problem. So I'm still not comfortable to answer your question. I'm still okay with moving my boundaries kidogo tu yani ile ku accommodate mtu, but I can only do that to some extent.
Okay. And you, Madam Banka?
I think I got comfort zone kitambo. Your point, I think it's because I've been in like almost, it's a marriage. Not a nitiate kusema almost a marriage. It was a marriage. And I you accommodated someone, you really went through all that. And so now, after getting out of that and getting to a point where I've learned to depend on me, so I got to a comfort zone. My wardrobe from here to Timbuktu is all mine. Hatuna space ya mtu mwingine, akikuja anakuja na wardrobe yake.
Kuja na wardrobe yako sifinya. Ama uende kwa wardrobe.
Exactly. Move into a bigger house. Story and you coming to join mine. But also it's not a comfort zone. For me, it's a peace. Like, I have peace in my heart, whether I have somebody or not. I have that peace in my heart, and I'm not running after everything that comes my way. So that it gets to a point, if someone comes, I can allow for that. But of course, kama shi bana lazima uko umeonyeshana unalaka nini iswalia, what are you bringing to the table? Ni real bro.
But I am the table.
I'm the table,
exactly. So you gotta bring something on it. So nimefika hapo. I am at peace.
And the table needs to be polished, it needs to be pampered, it needs to be ndio furniture is weather down, unaona?
Wow.
Alafu unajua pia table inafaa tafutwe table lingine, kwa sababu table inafaa kubeba tu vitu zote na ikiwa pia kuna ka stool ya kusaidia table, if you know what I mean. Table zibeba vitu zote peke yake.
Usileta filosofia nyingine.
Nataka usaidizi. Anyway, so into my next question is about our church, right? I want to understand if our church has enabled helped you guys, into moving over to this side.
Kwani uko pande gani?
Uko pande gani wewe kwanza?
Niko pande ya left.
Left is upande upi? Au ni kina nani?
Which part of the ship are you
Exactly, which ship are you in?
Which ship?
It was not about me.
Is it single ship, fellowship?
It is the Jesus and me.
ship?
Anyway.
Which ship are you in?
Well, so as our church enabled you guys, to maneuver this singlehood, I'm a loneliness. Has it played a role anywhere, anyhow? Yeah.
For me, yes.
I'm our community.
Because you can tell I'm an extrovert. I enjoy church activities big time, by the way.
Yeah.
So Nawiri for me just makes me happy. By the
Yeah.
way, that WhatsApp group makes me happy.
What is
Machismo wakes up in the morning.
Nawiri?
Oh, my bad. So Nawiri is a group of people who come together and have conversations. Well, people who do not have rings on their fingers, and those who got rings have still stayed in the group because of the companionship and the community ship-ish. At this point, I'm going to use a lot of ships. Yes, in the
Whichever
group.
shift that is. Yeah.
Yes, it's so cool. And he wakes up to call people hunters and gatherers. I don't know that he's been gathered yet. But
Yeah, but
Anyway,
that's
I digress.
usually my everyday good morning slogan to Nawiri group.
yeah.
Yeah, good morning hunters and gatherers, because here there are people going to be hunted
And
and others are going to be gathered.
So it's a ministry of more or less single people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure, yes. And I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. Which ship you're in.
Yeah, to share.
Yeah, when Nawiri.
Yeah, so for me, I've not felt, it has not exacerbated my loneliness. If anything, it's brought more of companionship and in the warm, yeah.
So I have a number of rapid questions I need to ask you guys.
Yeah.
So feel free to answer quicker, haraka. So number 1, what's the most romantic thing that you ever done for someone?
You go first.
Well, I have done a whole wardrobe change. Like, went all out and bought everything for him, yeah.
Wow. And you, Shiko?
My mere existence is a romantic gift in his life.
Clearly.
Hey.
Where? Okay, number 2. Do you guys believe in soulmates?
I don't.
I do, but they could be friends. They don't have to be my romantic partner. Yes.
Madam Sophie, do you believe in soulmates?
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't know. Neither here nor there.
Do you?
Well, yes, I do believe in soulmates. Yeah, maybe I haven't found my right one yet, but yes. Oh, number 3. What's your idea of the perfect date? What's your idea of a perfect date?
Mine is time just the two of us. Somewhere exclusive, somewhere without, of course, out somewhere, a very nice restaurant, somewhere we can have conversation, and of course, good food, really good food. Like tushibe,
Mlo tu.
tuchape story.
Oh, shibe.
Yeah,
You cannot
nishibe.
be
And then of course, they have to be a good conversation.
Yeah.
Like just have a good conversation that flows.
Yeah.
That will be it. Because for me, I value quality time. So unaiweka pale in a package.
Okay. And you?
So I love nature. So either hiking, road trip, I'm a hot air balloon. Imagine seeing the city in the night alone. That was so beautiful. Anyway, yeah.
Reminds me, I've done that before.
You have?
Yes.
Please tell
With
people in
someone or
Nairobi.
alone?
Alone. But these things are very romantic.
No, yeah.
No, night drives are really good.
I agree.
Yeah, because driving like from Nakuru to Mombasa, that just a night, it's good.
Yes,
Yeah,
but not
sure.
the Vasha situations. Vasha has a bad rapport in Nairobi.
Yeah. Anyway,
For me,
Uh-huh.
she said she likes nature. Apart from the hike, everything else she was saying. I love to walk, like perhaps maybe Karura or Lulua, anywhere where there are trees and dogs. I'm good.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I've said like I like night drives. Those are perfect romantic dates for me.
What about
Yeah. Those are the questions I had to ask. Yeah. So back to you, Sophie.
Oh yeah, you guys have really talked about being single and the way it looks so nice. I've not heard you say that you feel alone. I don't know. Please Tell us, how does it feel?
Where?
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I think there are two things. There's being alone and there's being lonely.
Okay.
What I have experienced is being lonely in a relationship, right? When I was dating. So lonely in the sense that you will have someone that you love, you will have someone you're in a relationship with, but they don't get you. You know, especially for creatives. Creatives struggle a lot because you're thinking about things that not many normal people think about. So, kuangalia tu ako tu like, hey, sawa, as long as you're happy, friend. So yes, you can experience depression in a relationship, and it may not be about the partner really. Sometimes it can be the partner, maybe it's abusive or whatever, but it's about maybe they don't get you on a certain wavelength, and so you feel lonely in the sense that you have to keep the problems to yourself and you have to sort through them, even when you're in a relationship. But also there's being alone, because being single is being alone, which I really don't mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mrs. Banker.
Banker is not my, it's what I do anyway. I've been alone.
Yeah.
For me, like, goes deeper. I wouldn't say lonely. I'm at the point where I'm lonely, but the aloneness, I feel it. One, because I have children, and once I've put the kids to bed, then there's that period where just before you go to bed,
Loneliness.
and it hits you, how alone you are. Not lonely, how alone you are. That there is no one else to talk to, have adult conversations, to engage with you, you know, ask you how was your day, you know, debrief with them.
Yeah.
So you kind of do that with the kids, but then there's no one to do that with you. And then, of course, there are so many other life journeys that you walk alone, and you feel that aloneness. You go somewhere, maybe in a mall, and it's just you and the kids, and then you're meeting couples, you know. So it really doesn't hit as loneliness. It hits like, I'm alone, everything I have to deal with, just me, myself, and nobody else to take care of all that. So for me, I wouldn't say I have been lonely, because my kids really help fill up some of that gap. But then the aloneness really hits when away from all that, and then when I have to make decisions, you know, there's no one to consult. There's no one to So for me, that's the difference. Yeah, and that's the side of singlehood that I don't like. Feeling it's just huna mtu wa kueleza.
Usijali, there's always someone for everyone, eh?
No, I don't believe in soulmates. But also I believe God.
She could say something.
Yeah, if I could add on something when she said, sometimes you can feel both. For example, you've had a really good day at work and you have no one to ask you, how was your day? Or you got this promotion or this really big project that has been stressing you. Now you're feeling both alone because you have no one to share it with. You're also feeling lonely because you can't experience that excitement fully, you know, and with someone. So yes, it can be double tragedy, especially when you're single.
Actually, so to wrap it up, what I'm understanding is that there are different aspects of loneliness and singlehood. And it is okay to go through each. Right, we go through each in different time, and through grace, I guess, we will, you know, cross over to the other side of unloneliness, right?
Me, I have a question you asked. You said, how does church make you feel being single or being alone? But now, sometimes when you're in church, do you sometimes feel like there's that feeling of, wait a minute, I'm alone? Yes, there are people around you. The way you said, you go to the mall and you feel alone. You can't share that excitement with someone. Do you sometimes perhaps go to church and you feel like there's something that makes you feel like that? It's not like it's normal, like through, for example, child education, there are those things where, you know, just an example where you feel the church has made you feel alone, or lonely.
Personally, I have a very personal experience with that. So before I came to Karura, I was fellowshipping in another church. And that sense of aloneness really got intense because I have 3 children and 2 of them are small. So I would carry them. Like I'd have to carry both and walk to church, walk in and out of church with nobody helping you, despite so many people surrounding you.
Yeah.
And people can see you're bogged down by the bags, by the babies. I'm going to pick my other baby from Sunday school. And that sense of aloneness really kicked in when I was in that church. And for me, I felt like church should be the place where somebody sees your need and steps up. Yeah, sees that you are alone in certain walks of life and steps up for you. And I really tried to plug in, but I didn't get that chance. Yeah. But when I come to Karura, and Karura just made me feel I had community. Yeah. I had people pick up my kids. My kids run to people like, hey, you know,
Kwanza your boy. Kwanza your boy usually comes to me all the time. Oh my, I love Gabi.
Exactly. In Karura, I found that community. It made me feel less alone. Yeah, because when I come to church, I know I will not just be sitting by myself. Yeah. When I go to pick up my kids, I'll not be alone. Even the Sunday school teachers, they're like, yeah, we know we have this. You go pick the rest. Then you come pick this one.
Yeah.
You know, they made my life feel fuller. Yeah. And I really can't get that anywhere else. Honestly, I have tried, but I have found it in Karura. So, and for me now, church, that's how church is. Yeah, when people step up for you like that. Wow. Yeah.
Me, let me tell you how I feel alone when I'm in church. Because most of the time, you know, there are many couples really coming in, coming out. So you're there like, hadi lini?
If you come together, like with her, so
and there's no machismo.
And then she's like, turn to your neighbor.
May the grace of our Lord. Like, may the grace of
oh my Lord. Unajikuta uko singular hapo kwa kiti. Anyway, it shall change. It shall change. Tutazidi kuomba and fast, my friends.
Things that can only be broken by that.
Oh, prayer and 40 days.
Yeah,
I'm at the first year Esther, the 3 days, 3 nights without food. That one.
It needs to be very serious.
Yes, it should be serious. That one. I had purpose in that one. You only made purpose for my life.
What about you, Shiko? You haven't said how you
I haven't. Sorry, I was so engrossed in the conversation. So I think for me is when they announce the marriage nuptials, and then we like to announce the bands of God knows who and who. I'm like, they look so cute. And then the PMCC classes, the pre-marital classes, and then people are giving recaps on how the journey was, and then just they're holding each other and matching t-shirts. I'm like, how dare you? Him and hers. Hata mngeka picha yangu kwa kikombe nikiweka chai na kwa moto.
Kwanza Shiko video umeachwa sana. Umeachana. You know.
Ameachana sana.
Ukisikia premarital class mtaachana tu.
Mtaachana tu, ground ni ile. But even then I'm usually happy for them, but I'm like, I would want that. I would really want that. Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah.
For me, I normally feel alone when it's a new church. My previous experience, you sit there and then everyone just goes. I'm like, where do I go? Like, where do I go from here? Where am I going? Like, everyone stands up and now you're seated alone. No, that's a feeling of wait a minute, I'm alone. What will I do after here? And then people get their cars and then you just see them going. They're going the same direction as you. You're here. Sasa nitatafuta matatu chapa nejua.
Naisola bila chapa saizi. Anyway. Yeah, so we thank you guys for coming on the show. So karibuni tena.
Thank you for having us. It was such a pleasure.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us. We pray and hope that you'll join us for the next episode.
This podcast is proudly brought to you by Karura Community Chapel and sponsored by SU Studio.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's like a notification bell over here. Just, click and you'll get to notice our next episode coming soon.
Hey, don't feel alone. We are here for you.
Yeah.
Come tell us your lonely stories. We are here. We are here, man.
At least kuna joto at least sasa. Uko sawa.
Until July ifike.
Tutashughulikia watu wengine baadaye.